Oh, buddy, we're cooking with fire now. Alright everybody, welcome back. Now before we get started, definitely do me one huge favor, smack the like button on this video and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. We're on the road to 11K, ladies and gentlemen. Can't do it without you guys. And also in the description of this video, you will see my social platforms. You will see my Twitter as well as my Instagram. So if you want to get, caught up in all Arizona Cardinal news, definitely follow me on all those platforms. But let's get started here, ladies and gentlemen. We ended up getting some news coming from the Arizona Cardinals. And let's be honest, I feel like we're getting a lot of news for the Cardinals, right? Either negative or positive, but this is a good thing. Now, this is coming from Ian Rappaport, and it says this: the Broncos, Arizona Cardinals, and now the Texans all have permission to speak with Saints coach Sean Payton, sources say. Plenty of good options for the Super Bowl winning head coach. Now, let me say this right now. Out of those three teams, I'm not worried about the Houston Texans trying to snag, Sean Payton away from the Arizona Cardinals. No, I'm not worried about that. Now, the Broncos, and they're a little up there. And the reason why is because you know how the media is, right? The media loves to hype up the idea of Sean Payton fixing, Russell Wilson and all this different stuff. To me, I think out of these three teams, the most enticing is the Arizona Cardinals. And yes, obviously, it's a little biased, and that's completely fine. But this right here is huge news. Now, I'm only assuming we're probably going to hear a report later on, maybe somewhere down the week, that the Arizona Cardinals will schedule an interview pertaining to, reaching out to Sean Payton, because this was something that Arizona Cardinal fans were waiting for, right? Because we're already in our off season, this is the opportunity for us to kind of jump and pounce and see what's out there for the Arizona Cardinals. And this right here is coveted to be the best option for the Arizona Cardinals in terms of head coaches. So right here is a step in the right direction for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, earlier today during our live stream, we did talk about the real possibility of DeAndre Hopkins might not being in the future for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I said this on my live stream. I don't think this is an Arizona Cardinal move. I truly do think that this is a DeAndre Hopkins move, because I think he wants to win a Super Bowl, and maybe he might be looking at this as a rebuild next year, retool, however you want to say it. So I don't know if he wants to be here, but the rumors are getting really loud. So what can we get for a DeAndre Hopkins, right? Some might say a first-round pick. Some might say a second-round pick. All I know is that he is one of the most elite wide receivers, and in this free agency market, there's not going to be anyone better than DeAndre Hopkins. So there might be a lot of, teams try to bid up the opportunity to get a elite wide receiver like DeAndre Hopkins. Now, can you use that capital that we get from DeAndre Hopkins to get a Sean Payton? Yeah, absolutely, right? Because I think sometimes people forget that Sean Payton comes with the price. Now, if we don't get him, but we at least make the attempt to interview him, I think that that's a step in the right direction. Now, I do want to go all in on Sean Payton, but I also don't want to give up the farm. And to me, that means our third overall pick right now is absolutely untouchable. I think we can get a generational talent that's going to be able to change our defensive line for the future. And honestly, I don't know if I'm willing to give up that third overall pick to the Saints at this very moment. But honestly, being that the Arizona Cardinals can, as of right now, speak to Sean Payton, and like I said a little earlier, we might be hearing a little later on in the week that the Arizona Cardinals have reached out to Sean Payton to schedule an interview, and that's exactly what we need moving forward, because man, let's be honest, this season didn't turn out the way that it did. We are coming up with a brand new regime, and who better than to fix Kyler Murray than Sean Payton? Now, let me say this right now. If Sean Payton can't fix Kyler Murray, let's be honest, it might be getting a little sticky next year as well. So as of right now, baby steps. I think this is absolutely a huge step in the right direction for Sean Payton, because most people out there, or at least most big reporters, whoever talks about Sean Payton, they have the Arizona Cardinals right after his name. So, believe it if you don't, right? Or if you don't want to believe it, that's fine. But honestly, the rumors are getting really, really loud out there. And if Michael Bitterell truly wants to go all in on this year, and I mean get the fans excited, he knows what he has to do. That is getting Sean Payton as the next head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Y'all, let me know how you guys are feeling about this whole situation pertaining to Sean Payton. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know in the comments below. Always like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and go Cards.